Hey, this is Gerald Rogers. Today we're going to be talking about the visionary energy. If you haven't taken the Soul Script personality test, go back to that video, take the test, and see which personality type you are. If you are a visionary, then tune in because this is going to really help you understand who you are at a deeper level. And if you have a visionary in your life, this is also going to help you understand them. So visionaries, I want you to check this out. This is actually a painting I created to illustrate the visionary energy. And so as I share this painting with you, I want to have you tune into these aspects that make a visionary visionary. And I also wear this shirt to represent the visionary energy. So the visionary energy, this is the playful part. This is the part of us that's the dreamer, that loves just being in the moment. It's motivated by the next fun thing and what's exciting and what's next. The visionary is also the creative energy. So you see our hair bursting forth, it's representative, the unlimited ideas that the visionary has. They have idea after idea after idea, so many ideas. I don't know about you, because my visionary energy sometimes go rampant. I always have another idea for a business, another idea for creation, and sometimes I think GoDaddy is fueled by visionaries. I think I have 65 different domains. It's oh my gosh, this would be a great idea for a business, and buy another domain. But they have unlimited ideas. And because of that, they're great at thinking outside of the box. They don't even see the box. They don't like to be confined by rules. They love just that freedom and self-expression. So they're also very spontaneous in their nature. They don't like to plan ahead. They don't like too many details. They don't like too much structure. They love to just jump in and figure out how things are going to flow and see what happens along the way. They actually love the feeling of uncertainty. Way different than their opposite, of the Oracle. They crave variety and change and this element of being freedom, which is represented by the wings and represented by all the collage here. And they're also driven by growth, represented by this flower here. They love to watch things grow. They love to watch things evolve. They love for themselves to feel like the change and evolution happen within them. If they feel stagnant for too long, if they feel like they've been doing the same thing for too long, they feel very stuck. They hate being confined to structure, such as schedules, where it's the same task over and over and over and over again, or if it's being restricted to a really tight budget. Those things drive them crazy, and they feel shut down when they feel like they're being controlled or restricted, because they love that expansion. They also, are the ones that tend to be the ones that dominate the room with their energy. When a visionary in their full capacity walks in the room, people notice them because they exude this sense of joy and confidence. And in their ability to be spontaneous and to be very forward-thinking, they're very fast actors. They love taking risks. They love jumping headfirst and just taking action in their life. So in addition to taking action and being bold risk takers, the visionary also, they are very adept at going with the flow and navigating change and not getting too rigid in any way of thinking. And so when it comes to problem solving, you want to have a visionary in your life, or if you are a visionary, you have the ability to look outside the box and figure out all these different ways to do it. Now, of course, with every one of these archetypes, with every one of these soul scripts, there's the strengths, but then there's also the weaknesses. And the weaknesses for the visionary is because they're always thinking of the next big idea. Sometimes visionaries aren't so great at following through and getting things done. And visionaries tend to be easily distracted by what we call SOS, which is called shiny object syndrome, right? It's like, oh my gosh, they follow that idea, and then they're like, squirrel, next idea, and then next idea. Like they tend to be very distracted in their energy because they love like jumping from thing to thing, and if something gets too mundane, too boring, too routine, they want to do something different. So sometimes visionaries, if they do something and it works out amazing, they're like, okay, that's cool, what's next? Rather than continuing to do that same thing over and over again. And sometimes the visionaries have a hard time slowing down and just being still because their energy is so active. So when you look at like what motivates and drives the visionary, if you want to enroll, if you want to engage a visionary into your world, they're going to be motivated by number one, what's fun, what's exciting, what's the new thing. And they also are motivated by a sense of community and a sense of being part of something meaningful. They're also very driven by the possibilities. You know, they're such dreamers. They love thinking about the big picture and big dream. And so if you can help them see the big vision for what it's going to look like, don't give visionaries too many details. They don't want details. They feel overwhelmed with details. They'll never read a contract. They'll never go through all of the details. They'll never read a full brochure. They just need bullet points and ideas in the big picture of what is going to be fun or exciting about that. Now, in terms of the elements of the visionary, with the earth, the fire, the wind, and the water, which do you think best represents the visionary? So the visionary is the wind energy. It's all about freedom, all about growth, all about expansion. If you were to represent it by an animal, it'd be like the hummingbird, right? Which is very quick and moves very quickly from one thing to another. So visionaries, obviously you want them on your team if you want to have fun, if you want to be able to think outside the box, if you want to be able to be creative and engaging. Like, they are the dreamers, they are the vision makers for the world, and hey, they're a lot of fun to be around too. So if you're a visionary, thank you for your gift to the world. Thank you for your joyful, abundant, inspiring, and motivating energy. And if you have a visionary in their life, just don't expect too many details from them, and let them be free and just notice the joy that they bring to the world. So thank you so much. Make sure you watch the other videos detailing the other soul script personality types. And until then, just remember, this is your life. So make it legendary.